Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to my live streaming. Today is Tuesday. I hope everyone is doing well. So we will be doing maths first. That will be on simultaneous equation. And then we have our science afterwards, wherein we will be discussing types of reaction. Okay, so we will start off with the discussion on simultaneous equation. I hope that I'm not lagging or anything. Something is actually wrong with Hi Magnolas. Hi Ubuyashiki. Something is wrong with my... Okay. Good evening. I hope that you are able to... there's quite an error with YouTube. It's not receiving much of the video. However, we would still continue with our lesson for tonight. Okay, just give me a moment. I think something is going on with our live stream. Yay. Give me a few minutes. I think something is wrong with our live stream. I do not know what is happening. Am I back? Can someone tell me if I'm back? I hope that I am. Hi, Kaini. Yay! Am I back? Can you now see me? Yes, we will be playing Kahoot tonight. It will be Maths and Science Kahoot. Hi, Kaini. Can you see me now? I think something is happening with the feed of my live stream. Anyway, I hope that I'm clear. So we start off with our simultaneous equations. Now for simultaneous equations, we will be covering the application part of simultaneous equation. So I hope that I'm able to... Hi, Mrs. Weasley. Let me just check if I'm sending enough feedback. Yay! Okay. So please do send me a thumbs up if I'm sending enough feedback. Yay. Okay. All right. So let's start. Yeah, everything just crashed, and I do not know why. Yeah, it just turned off on its own. Hi, Chisel. Yes, percent and fraction. Hi, Punini. Good evening. Yeah. Hi, Chisel. Can I cover it after I discuss simultaneous equations at the last? I'll take note of your, the topic percent and fractions. Okay. So when we talked about simultaneous equations, first things off is you have to identify what are the given. Now in a simultaneous equations word problem, there's always two that is given. Okay, there's always two unknown. So if we would look at this problem, a man buys 4 hammers and 10 screws for 1,250 cents. So that means if we actually look into this question, you have 4 hammers and screws. So that means that we have 2 unknowns here. So when we write down equations for simultaneous equations, there's always 2 unknown. So let's say, let our x be our hammer, all right, and then our y will be our screw. So for this case, it's always one from the other, one after the other. So a man buys 4 hammers and 10 screws for 1,250. Now that means that your value, oh, that's great, Giselle. I'll do the percent and fraction in a while. Yeah, okay. So you have 4 hammers, 4x plus 10y would be 1,250 cents. So 4 hammer and 10y, which is your screw, is equivalent to 1,250 cents. Now the reason why we have 4 times x and 10 times y, it's because we are trying to find how much is the cost of one hammer. So we let x be the cost of one hammer and let y be the cost of one screw. So we have 4x plus 10y equals 1,250, and then you have 2 hammers and 40 screws, which is equal to 800 cents. So now you have 2 equations here. 4x plus 10y equals 1,250 and 2x plus 40y equals 800. So with these 2 equations, as we have mentioned from previous from previous live stream, we need to eliminate one of our x or one of our y. Okay, so how do we eliminate this? We eliminate by multiplying. So I wanted to eliminate x. So for me to eliminate x, I need both x to be 4. Okay, so we multiply this by 2 to make this 4. So this will be 4x, 2 times 40. Oh, hi William. 4x plus 2 times 40 will be 80y, and then 2 times 800 will be 1,600. So now you would see here that we have 2 equations. 4x plus 10y equals 1,250 and 4x plus 80y equals 1,600. Now using this 2 equations now that are the same, let me just erase this, okay, and move my 4x plus 80y on top, 1,600. Now this time we can subtract. So subtracting this will give you, so 4 minus 4 is done. 4 minus 4 is 0, so I don't need to put that. 10 minus 80 will be negative 70y equals 1,250 minus 1,600 will be negative. That's a 0. That's a 10. Oh, sorry. What happened here? That's a 10. Okay. So that's a 70. Can someone subtract that for me? Those that are so good with calculations now, can someone subtract 1,250 minus 1,600? Yay! 1,250 minus 1,600. Can someone subtract that for me? Okay, I'll just write it down. Negative 350. Therefore, our y will be negative 350, which is negative. You divide it by negative 70. Therefore, then you will have a positive number. Okay, so you have 350 divided by 70. You will have a positive number, which is 5. So that means each screw is 5 cents. Okay, each screw is 5 cents. And then you can substitute the value of y to one of your x so that you would know how much will be the hammer. All right. The next one, we have a farmer. So I will not continue this. You can just substitute and then you would find the value of x. You might ask which one you would use. Any of the two equations you can use so that you will find the value of x. Okay. A farmer is told that three sheep and 4 cows are worth $200. However, 8 sheep means minus one value of a cow worth 125. So let's say we have our sheep x and then our cow will be y. Okay, so the first one will be 3x, okay, plus 4y, that's our cow, which is equivalent to 200. And then the next part will be, however, 8 sheep minus one value of a cow. So 8x minus 1 cow is 125. So you have 3x plus 4y equals 200, and then you have 8x minus y equals 125. So then you would identify which one should you eliminate. So let's say I wanted to eliminate y. So you need to multiply this with 4. Okay? So that is how you answer or you solve simultaneous equations. Okay? So first is you have to identify what is your x and what is your y, and then you substitute the values that are part of the word problem and equate it and find the value by eliminating it by multiplying a certain number. Okay? Let's have more equations then. This one is about rate. This is about rate word problem. Now, first thing that we have to do is, if you have a word problem, you identify what is given. A boat can travel 16 miles up a river in 2 hours. The same boat can travel 36 miles downstream in 3 hours. What is the speed of the boat in still water? When we say still water, that means there is no current. Okay? The word still water means there is no current. So what is the speed of the current? So just imagine, if you are against the current, of course your speed would slow down. But if you are with the current, of course your speed will be faster. Alright, so here, let's say the speed of the boat without current The speed of the boat without current, we make it b. Okay, so speed of the boat without current is b, and the speed of the current, which is unknown, is our c. Okay, so boat in still water, meaning without current, is b, and then you have the speed of the current, which is c. Okay, so rate is speed. So take into consideration what is the formula for speed. So speed is equal to distance over time. Now you check the question. Is it the same distance that it's being talking about? So you have here 36 miles and 16 miles. So it's different. So how would I be possibly able to answer this? The best way is to draw a table. Okay, so drawing a table. So you have upstream and downstream. So you have upstream and downstream. Okay, I'll just place up and down. Okay, the distance, which is d, the distance when it is going up is 16, and the distance when it's going down is 36. And then you have the rate, the speed. If you go with the flow, okay, if the boat goes with a current, that means it's the boat's the boat's speed plus the current, because you're going with a current. Okay, so we add it. But if you are against the current, then we have b minus c. Okay, now what is the time? The time for going up is 2 hours, and the time going down is 3 hours. So these are the values that we have. Do remember that if you go with the current, it will be the boat's speed plus the current speed. But if you are against it, then it will be b, the boat's current, against, so minus c. Okay, so going back to the formula, distance is equal to speed times time. So we just need to substitute. So 16 equals 2 times boat minus the current, and then we have 36 equals 3 times boat plus current. Okay, so we have the following equations already. Okay, so that is for your word problem when it is with rate. So basically, when you have the word problem now, when you have the equations now, all you need to do is solve the unknown value. Okay, so that is 16 equals, distribute 2, you have 2b minus 2c, and then you have 36 equals, distribute 3, 3b plus 3c. Then all you do is eliminate whatever you need to eliminate. Yay! Okay, so that is how you interpret. So I'm going to show you how to interpret only today, and then of course you can do the maths part of it. And then we have the last one, mixture word problem. So when we talked about mixture, that means there are more than one, right? So this is also part of the simultaneous equations word problem. So if you would notice here, a gallon, how many gallons of 30% alcohol solution and how many 60% alcohol do you mix to produce 18 gallons of 50%? So that means if you would interpret this, you have, yay! So that means that if you interpret this, you have 30%, okay, 30% and 60% you combine to make a 50%, okay? So 30% and 60% combine to make 50%. So you have to understand one should be our 30% and the other one should be our 60%. So let's say our x will be the 30%. Okay, so that is our x. Now our y will be our 60%. So that means whatever is the gallon of my 30% plus whatever gallon of my 60% should be making 18 gallons. Welcome, Kaini. Okay, so adding the amount of 30% alcohol plus the 60% alcohol will be 18. Do remember that I let my x be 30% alcohol solution and my y will be the 60% alcohol solution. Okay, so x and y. So now what would be my other solution? I mean, not solution, other formula or other equation. The other equation would be 0.3 x, okay, 30% of my x plus 60% of my y, okay, I'm making it into decimal equivalent, should be equal to 9. Why 9? Why 9? Why is it of all number, why is it 9? Because it says here that it produces 18 gallons of 50%. That means that the final solution should have 9% of pure alcohol. Okay? Because the 18 gallons was 50% solution only. So thinking if it was 100% alcohol, that means it should have been half of the 18 gallon, so 9. Then of course, what's next would be you solve the equation. So for you to be able to solve these equations easier, you can also use 3x here. Okay, you have 3x plus 6y equals 9. That is fine. Okay, then you can solve what is 3x plus 6y equals 9. You solve x, you solve y, and then you would know the equation, the solution of your gallon. So for this case, just to move a bit, for this case, I wanted, if you want to eliminate x, all you have to do is multiply it by 3. Okay, multiply it by 3, you will have 3x plus 3y equals 46. Am I correct? No, 56. Yeah. Okay, and then you can, 3 times 8 is 24. 3, 4, 5, yeah, 56. Okay, and then you continue solving it by eliminating your x. Okay, I hope that I was able to simplify how to create. Okay, I'm not trying to solve here, I'm just showing you how to create equations so that you will be able to solve word problems with simultaneous equations. So first thing that you have to do is identify what would be your x and what would be your y. And then you multiply your x and you multiply your y accordingly to what is given. If the given is a simple number like adding, so all you have to do is x plus y equals whatever is the total number. If it is about money or about mixture or about number of worth of, then all you have to do is multiply, like 3x plus 6y equals 9, or 2x plus like this one. So all you need to do is multiply it. Yeah, 3x plus 4y equals 200, 8x minus y equals 125. All right. Okay, so I hope that I was able to make simultaneous equations, interpretations of simultaneous equations a bit simpler. I will be able to extend simultaneous equations word problem in one of my maths video that I will be releasing. So I'm just showing you how to interpret word problems. Okay, going back to William. William just asked about fractions and percentages. Okay, now percentages is the word percent. Let me use a yellow ink. Percent, meaning per hundred. Okay, so percent is per hundred. So if we have 20%, that means 20 per hundred. So 20% in fraction form will be 20 per hundred. That's why it's called percent. Cent, the word cent, the root word cent, century, meaning hundred. So 20% will be 20 per hundred, 20 over 100. So if you are asked 15%, that will be 15 per hundred. Okay? If you are asked for 2%, that means it is 2 per hundred. So 2 over 100. Now, if you are given a percentage to a fraction form, you can actually simplify it by finding the common. So you apply what you know about fractions. So how do I simplify this? How many 20? What is common between 20 and 100? 20, there are 5 20s in 100, right? So you have, so if it is 47%, then that will be 47 over 100. Yes. Okay. So if it is, you can able to simplify it like 20 over 100. 20 over 100 is 1 over 5. Okay. Because in every 100 there are 5 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So there are 5 20s in 100. And then you have 15 and 100. This one. So if you have 15 over 100, what is common between 15 and 100? So common between 15 and 100 is 5, right? In 15, there are 3 5s. And with 100, there are 25. So 3 over 20. You can simplify it. The same thing with 2 over 100. 2 is common between 2 and 100. So there is only 1 2 in 2. So we're actually simplifying it. And then in 100, if you have 2, that means it's 50. Okay? Now, unfortunately, for 47 over 100, there is no common value. So 47 is an odd number and 100. So you cannot simplify 47 over 100 anymore. So this will be your final answer. Okay? I hope I was able to answer your question, William. So all you need to do, the first step is percent, you change it to fraction form by over or per 100 it. Okay? So over 100. So if, let's say, for example, okay, let's say, for example, we have, you are given not that one. Let's say you're given 2/5, okay? And you are asked to convert this to, percentage. So 2/5 in percentage, remember that percentages is per 100. So you have to multiply. What do you need to multiply with 5 so that it becomes 100? So you multiply 5 by what needs to be multiplied so that it becomes 500. Sorry, 500. 100. 5 times what to make it 100? Anyone? 5 times to make it 100. So our goal here is to convert our fractions to percentages. So since we know that percentages are per 100 and you're given 2/5, you have to multiply both your numerator and denominator by a number that will make it, especially the denominator, to 100. So we multiply this by 20. Okay, why 20? So that we will get 100. So 2 times 20 is 40. 5 times 20 is 100. Therefore, 2/5 is 40/100, or 40%. Okay? So if you have, again, if you have, let's say, 31%, and if you're asked to convert this to fraction, this will be 31/100. Yeah, 5 times 20, yes. Okay, so last example, let's say for example you have 3/4. So what do you need to multiply to 4 to make it 100? Okay, so what do you need to multiply 4 to make it 100? So for you to be able to get 100, you have to multiply this by 25. Multiply this by 25. Okay? So both should be multiplied. Okay? Not only one. Both should be multiplied. So you have 3 times 25. Okay? 3 times 25, you have 75. And then 4 times 25 is 100. Therefore, 3/4 is actually 75%. Yay! I hope that I was able to explain percentages and fractions to William. Alright, is there any other? 25% of 500. Okay. Alright, okay. So when you have 25% of, the word of means multiplication. Okay? The word of means multiplication. So there are different ways to solve this. First is, you can either change 25% to fraction form. So if you change 25% to fraction form, 25/100, okay, which is 1/4, right? There are 4 25s in 100. Then what you do is you multiply 500 with 1/4, because of means multiplication. So 1/4 times 500. So 500 divided by 4. What is 500 divided by 4? Can you give the answer? 500 divided by 4. Okay. Alright, I'll just give the answer. So, it's 125. Okay? So that means 25% of 500 is 125. I hope I was able to answer your question, Mrs. Weasley. So that's the easiest way to solve percentages with numbers. First is convert the percentage to fraction form. 125, Kaini. 250 is 50%. It's okay. Okay? So 250 is 50%. Yay! Okay? So if you are asked, yes. So if you are asked what is 10%? What is 10% of 500? All you have to do again is convert 10 to fraction form. So 10/100, that is 1/10, right? Then you multiply this with 500, so that means 10% is 50. So that is how you solve without using your calculator percentages of numbers. Yay! Any more question before we proceed to science? Okay, and then we will have the game. All right. So please do type your questions if you have any questions. Okay, chemical reactions for science. So I'm a bit more of chemistry since last week. So it seems like it will be a series of chemistry topics. So chemical reactions, we have several chemical reactions actually, but what I will be introducing tonight are the 4 types of chemical reaction. Oh, sorry, 5. I've included combustion. Okay, so we have synthesis, decomposition, single replacement, double replacement, and combustion. Now in other books, if you would notice, even if in your book, I think this will be around year 8 and year 9 topics for science, and even in year 7, there are some books who uses the word displacement, okay, for this one. So they use the word displacement. That will be fine, okay? So single displacement or double displacement, okay? So what is synthesis? Synthesis is actually getting together, okay? That is how you will remember it. Synthesis means getting together. So if you would see the picture, the boy and the girl get together and become one. Okay, so synthesis means that it is 2 or more compounds forming a new one compound only, forming together or getting together. So again, synthesis means together. Okay, so 2 or more forming only one as a product. By the way, this part of the reaction is what we call reactants, and the other side are what we call products. Okay, so reactant is on the left side and the product is on the right side. So synthesis means getting together. So A plus B will give you AB. For example, you have Na, sodium, plus chlorine or your chloride will give you sodium chloride. So a sodium and a chloride or a chlorine getting together forms sodium chloride. So that is an example of synthesis. Okay. The next type of reaction is what we call decomposition. Now decomposition is the opposite of synthesis. If synthesis is getting together, decomposition is breaking up. Okay, they break up, they broke up. So they are together and then they don't like each other anymore. They split into individual. So remember, decompose. Decomposition means breaking up. Synthesis means getting together. So one reactant, okay, only one substance in the reactant will be break up or break down into 2 or more substances in your product side. So together, hi Tokushima. So together, and then it will be split up. Okay, so again, decomposition is breaking up. So one substance breaks down to 2 or more. All right, so you have example 2H2O2 and it will form H2O and oxygen O2. Okay, so you have your dihydrogen dioxide and hi Mahablanca, and of course your water and oxygen. Okay, the third type of reaction is what we call single replacement. This one they call it replacing a partner. So it's a cheating partner. So if you would notice, this guy is with this girl, and then there's one girl here, and then it was exchange. Such a cheater. Exchange of partner. Okay, exchange of one of your substance. All right, so when we say single replacement, we replace one of the elements of your reactant to your product site. Okay, so single replacement, from the word single, so we will replace one of it. So the boy here replaced the lady on the red ribbon with a black dress. Okay, so AB with X, so it's either B or X will replace B, and then you will have the new pair, which is AX. Now we will again discuss, there are rules when they will replace or not. Okay, so those are different topic. So single replacement, you have HCl plus Zn will form ZnCl2 plus H2. Okay, so here you would see that Zn replace hydrogen, and then hydrogen becomes on its own. Alright, and then of course you have your double replacement. So for double replacement, from the word exchange partners, so you will have exchange of partner here. Okay, so you will have AB exchanging with your X and your B as well. Okay, so there is an exchange of your partner. Alright, so you have your AX, this should be AY, not AX. Okay, and then you have your XB. Sorry about that, that is wrong. Okay, so A will have a new partner, which is the Y, and then X will have a new partner, which is your B. Okay, example would be BaCl2 Na2SO4. If you would notice, Ba pairs up with SO4 here, and then Na pairs up with Cl. So they exchange partners. Okay, so that is your double replacement. Yay! And of course, the last one, you have your combustion. So combustion is actually a reaction with your oxygen. So combustion is burning. So combustion only happens with your organic substances with oxygen, and it will always form hydrogen, or water and carbon dioxide. So that is your combustion. Okay, so example will be your methane, which is CH4 plus your oxygen will form carbon dioxide and H2O. Now we will discuss probably in our next live stream or one of my videos how to balance equations. So there is a way to balance equations. So if you would see the number here, there is a number before the compound or the element. So those numbers are what we call coefficients, and that is how you balance your equation. Okay, so we will discuss that in one of our videos or next meeting, next live stream, next meeting. All right, so I hope that we were able to understand as well the different types of reaction. Okay, so we have 5. I have introduced to you 5. There are other types of reactions, but I have only introduced to you 5 types of reactions tonight. You have your synthesis, which is getting together from 2 becomes 1. Okay, and then we have your decomposition, is breaking up, so AB becomes A plus B, that's decomposition. And then you have your single replacement. Okay, so AB here with X, then that will be XB plus A. Alright, so there is a replacement. And of course you have your double, so you have AX plus BY, so A will replace the partner of B, so you have AY, and then you have your BX. Okay, and of course your combustion, which is your last one, Combustion is with your organic compound plus oxygen will form H2O plus CO2. Okay, any questions so far? Before we play Kahoot. Oh, I think we'll only play 24 card game. So in our game, okay, yay. So if there's no question about the different types of chemical reactions, we proceed with our game. It's game night, 24 card game. We have played this before. So for those that are new, how does 24 card game works? So it is a deck of cards. You have an A, and then you have your numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you have your jack, your queen, and your king. Okay? A here, or your ace, okay? Your ace, the value is 1. Jack, on the other hand, is 11. Queen is 12. And king is 13. Okay? So the goal of this game is to do the operation. So the goal of this game is you can use any of the operations as long as the final answer is 24. So you can do plus, minus, divide, or multiply. Alright, plus, minus, divide, or multiply, and then the final answer should be a 24. Another rule for the game is you can only use the card once. Okay? You can only use the card once. Alright, so are we ready for our game for tonight? We will be playing 24 card game. Ready? The first person to type, okay, you have to type your answers on the chat box. The first person to type and gets it correctly, or the answer or the operations correctly, will win a 10 pesos load worth load for you. Anything, any subscriber, not subscriber, any provider, whether it's Globe or TM or anything. Okay, so are we ready? Are we ready for the first one? So again, the rule of the game is, if it is the characters, ace is 1, jack is 11, queen is 12, and king is 13. You can use any of the operations, plus, minus, divide, and multiply, but you can only use the card once. You will be given 4 cards to work on. Okay? Are we ready? Here we go. First question. Yay! The first person to type in the answer correctly will get the 10 pesos load. Yay! So we have 2, 5, 5, and 8. So we have 2, 5, 5, 8. The first person to get it right will get 10 pesos load. Brought to you by Gcash. So for those that are new to our live stream, We are doing 24 card game tonight. I think we will do the Kahoot next meeting. You have to show me how you came up with 24. Yay! So for those that are new to our live stream while they are thinking how to do it, our live stream is every Tuesday, 7 p.m. And we will be covering maths and science. Is it that hard? No one was able to answer it yet. I'll give you 3 minutes more to give me the answer, and then we will proceed with the next one. 3 minutes. 5 times 5 is 25 plus 5 is 30 minus 8 is 22. Okay, alright. Mahablanca, 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 plus 8 is 23. One minute. Good try, Mahablanca. You are 1 point short. 1 minute. If no one gets it correctly, we will move to the next question. William, the rule of the game is you have to use any of the operations, and then your aim is, or the goal is, to get a total or the final answer as 24. Okay, I think no one got it right, so I'll just give you the answer for this, and then we move on to the next question. So how do we answer this? It's 5 divided by 5, which is 1, and then 1 plus 2 is 3, and then 8 times 3 is 24. Okay, so 5 divided by 5 is 1, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 times 8 is 24. Sorry, Mahablanca. Next question. Okay, so queen is 12 and king is 13. Okay, those are the numbers. Okay, I'm giving you 7 minutes to answer this question. Queen is a 12 and king is a 13. Sorry, we have to move to the next question. King is 13, queen is 12, and you have 3 and 3. Again, the rule of the game is you use any of the operations, but you can only use 1 card at a time. The final answer should be 24. Okay. All right, 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Punini, it's 13 and 12. You are using 12 twice. Can you do it again? Are the numbers that really hard? Okay, Punini, you have 3 divided by 3 is 1. 13 minus 1 is 12. Okay. And then 12 plus 12 is 24. Yay! That's correct. Wow, Punini, can you share me your mobile number? Don't share it to everyone, just to me. Punini got it correctly. Share me your mobile number. And you just won 10 pesos worth of load. Please send me your number, okay? I'll proceed to the next question while Punini is sending her number. Yay, that's the next question. Queen again is 12, okay? Punini, can you send me your Yay! Alright. Yes, you can. I hope you receive the load, Punini. Anyone who wants to answer the next question, you have 6, 6, 12, and 10. I hope you have received your 10 pesos load, Punini. Okay, Magnolas, 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 minus 10 is 2. And then 12 minus 10 is 2. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 minus 10 is 2. 12 times 2 is 24. Yes, correct. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 minus 10 is 2. 2 times 12 is 24. Well done, Magnolas. That is correct. You just won 10 pesos load. Can you share me your number? And I'll be sending you your 10 pesos worth of load. Okay? While Magnolas is doing that, I will proceed to the next question. Yay! You have 7. Queen, by the way, is a 12. 8 and 2. Magnolas, please send me your number while the rest is thinking the answer for this question. Okay, so you have 7, 8, 2, and 12. Alright, you can delete your number now, Magnolas. I hope you receive your 10 pesos load. Okay, someone is so fast. 8 minus 7 is 1. Oh, for a while. And then 1 times 2 is 2. And then 12 times 2 is 24. Yay! Okay, so you have 8 minus 7 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 12 times 2 is 24. Well done. Well done. Give some chance to the others. Okay. Wait, let me just check. All right. Yeah, I got your number, Magnolia, so no need to write your number again. Okay, this will be our last question for tonight. And please give chance to others, Magnolias. This is the last question. Okay. You have Queen as your 12 and Jack is 11. Please try to answer. Queen is 12 and Jack is 11. Sending you, Magnolias, your next 10 pesos load. Alright. Yeah, I just sent you your 10 pesos load. You can share it. Oh, that's so nice. You can share the load to Mahablanca. Unless you have number for Mahablanca. Okay, last and final question for tonight. You have 10, 3, 12, and 11. Ten, 3, 12, and 11. And then probably we'll play the Kahoot. I think Dexine was asking for Kahoot. It's a math science question after this. Anyone who wants to answer? 10, 3, 12, and 11. Wow, Punini, okay. 11 minus 10 is 1. Okay, 1. 3 minus 1, not, yeah, is 2. And then 12 times 2 is 24. 10 minus 3 is 10 minus 3 is 7. 7 plus 11 is 18. 18. Oh, that's too much, Mahablanca. Yay, yes. Okay. I think Pinini has answered previously. So, will it be okay if we give this 10 pesos load to Francis? Pinini, it's your call. Whether to give the 10 pesos or whether to give the 10 pesos to Francis or not. It's your call. Because you answered it before Francis. Don't worry, William, you will learn. We'll play more next week. I'll try to use the easy cards. You can play the Kahoot in a while, William. We'll be playing Kahoot. Punini? Okay, Francis, can you share me your... Alright, Punini, thank you for sharing. Please share your... Practice. William, the secret to be... not really smart, but at least faster is practice. Okay, let's play then Kahoot. Let's play Kahoot while waiting for Francis. Oh, Kahoot is not so fast tonight. All right, let's play Kahoot for tonight. And winner, the top three winners will get each 10 pesos load as well. All right. Let's wait for some players here. Waiting for some players. The top three winners for... Oh, what happened? I think something is wrong with my Kahoot. I think we cannot play Kahoot tonight. Yeah, it has been like this since I set it up. There is something wrong with... There is something wrong with... Welcome! I think we will be doing the game... Yeah, it's not been doing well tonight. I tried to set it up, however, it's making some funny log out and crashing. So, yay! Yeah, I think we cannot play Kahoot. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I think we'll end our live stream right now. Because Kahoot is not working well. Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint those that are really looking forward to play Kahoot. I'll try to figure out why my Kahoot is constantly crashing. And yeah, it's not showing anything anyway. So I hope that you were able to understand and learn something new tonight. This will be the end of our live stream. I'm sorry to cut it short because of some technical issues with Kahoot. But we will be playing Kahoot next week, and of course a 24 card game as well next week. And we will be having, please do type in your, please do leave a comment for this live stream for any topic that you would wish or you would want to me to cover for next live stream. Okay, especially those pressing topics that you need to solve in class. There's always a question and answer session where you can always post your question. Thank you William for the question tonight. I hope that I was able to help you, and I'm sorry for, yes, it's always been like this, it's all dark. Yeah, it's always error. Yes, I hope that you were able to understand percent and fractions, William. Yes, shout out to William. Yeah, we will play Kahoot next week. I'm sorry to disappoint and to cut short our live stream tonight. I'll see you all next week. And I hope that you were able to understand and learn something new tonight about simultaneous equations, how to interpret simultaneous equations, and as well as percentages, and of course our different types of chemical reactions. So I will be seeing all of you next week, Tuesday, same time, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Philippine time, 7 p.m. With regards to our live stream. And please don't forget to check my other videos as well, and share my live stream or other videos to your friends so that we might be able to help others as well. Okay, so thank you everyone. I hope that you were able to understand and learn something tonight. And of course, please do, as always, Teacher Maria would say, do live your life to the fullest, learn something new every day, and love one another as how our God loves us. See you next week, and have a blessed week ahead, everyone, and have a good night and a good rest. Bye. Thank you. Thanks everyone. Bye. Good night. God bless you. See you next week. Sorry to cut short our live stream tonight. unexpected error with Kahoot. Bye! I hope that you enjoyed our game, and congratulations to those who won their 10 pesos worth of load. Bye everyone! Please don't forget to leave a comment with other topics that you would want me to check out and to discuss next week. Bye! And a new video will be released this Sunday, so check out my next video release on Sunday. Bye! Bye everyone!